So I got about 2 weeks before we hit the road back down to Florida for the summer and fall and winter this year. And we're gonna be traveling in this Bounder. And given it's 2 weeks, I've decided it's time to get all the chores done. One of the major chores of these guys right here is the front airbags, air springs. I've got it totally doing stuff that you're not supposed to. I've got it blocked up on the other side, and I've got it jacked on this side with a 20-ton jack and I've got the tools ready, and I think it's time to get this thing done. I'm gonna start off by taking, I've seen some people do this. They leave the old bracket on, so these are bolted to the frame. There's 2 nuts on that, so I'm gonna leave that and they say just take this off here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this off, leave the old bracket on, and then of course here's the air inlet, and then down here there's a couple ways to do this. There's the hard, and there's 2 little less hard ways. So I'm gonna try one of the little less hard ways with taking the Sawzall and going right along it and cutting that off. And it's just going to be the bolt, hopefully, that I cut, but we'll see. That's what I'm going to try right now. I'm at the front passenger side, and if you can see right there, you can see so you can see the gap right there, and that's where the blade's gonna fit, theoretically. Got to check this top mounting bolt before I get too involved. Oh yeah, popped it loose. And y'all can't see that because I already got you sitting on there. Oh yeah. I don't know if I should have done that first or not, but whatever. We'll find out, I guess. All right, gotta cut loose. Let's see. 7/8. All right. line's loose. The hard way. Definitely the hard way. Ah, you son of a gun. Damn it hurt. Bastard. What? Cool. So I kind of forgot one of the very important pieces to this repair. And that's this coupling nut. It's 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch in there. Standard size. It's about, originally it's about 2 1/4 inches in length. I cut it down to 1.5 inches like all the other people have done on these videos and stuff. So just cut it down. The issue I'm having right now is actually getting this guy right there in that space. It's just too dang tall. So I did have the air valve fitting in there. I took it back out, trying to get some more room. So, and I tried jacking it up just a little bit more. Now, let's see. Just a minute, I'll put it back on the stand. I ain't getting so dizzy. Let's see. We're right at just under 6.5 distance there. And you see right here, 7.5. But we've also got this guy, 1.5 inches. So it does condense down. You can push it down a little bit. So I'm going to see if I can finagle it in there. The old one I got out through there, but I can't seem to get the new one in there. I'm gonna try it first from putting it back in through here from tire side. If not, I'm gonna go from underneath again. So far, this has been the most difficult part of this entire procedure. That ain't happening. Huh. What?
Like you're just crouched down under there. You're not even like.
No.
Can I just go in and out with you down there?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna fall?
I mean, you don't jump and do jumping jacks in there. It should be alright, babe. being too cautious, because this thing fit just fine. Just fine. Okay. I need to go around and put this, screw this onto it. Now, you can see right there. There. Get it out of the way. Airline. So yeah, right there's where I'm going. This is the one that was on the came on originally. This is the original net. I'm taking it off, obviously. And work this foot dude on there. I'll try to put it back here so you can see something. Hear me cussing. That means it's going bad. I don't know if you can see anything or not. We're not with that light, huh? Just by feel primarily, so give me a break. Okay. Let's see if we can fit it in there. I haven't tried it at all. Oh, it does fit. Cool. Cool. Like I said, this is 1.5 inches. Yeah, this is not fun. Okay. There you got it. Okay. Long range. Hey, this is not bad. This is, I mean, it sucks, but it ain't bad. Alright, I gotta go around. I can see up here and make sure I got the thing going right. Don't fail me now, Jack. It's right. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. Landing light is not awesome. Light. So, let's see. Right there, you see the bottom of that? Yep, right in there. Those threaded bolt, that's the bottom one, that's what gets cut off. And you can see there's a nut up inside there. On the side that, in there. You could not be able to get to that at all. So happy someone did the work and figured this out. Undo that fitting up there. Gotta get this new fitting on here. Alright. Got our air fitting taped up. I'll put that on. Use a 7/8 wrench. Just using a 7/8 box end. But that's it. I'm gonna put that dude on and then airline. Let's figure out my camera. There we go. It's a push lock. So push in and it locks on this. In order to release it when you're taking it out, I took my wrench, a smaller wrench, and pushed back on it. And it unlocked it, and you can slide the pipe, airline out. But it's just push lock. And put it back in there, facing forward, and then just put the pipe right back in there and make it. And do that. Not really a video on that. It's pretty straightforward. Then I'm gonna go drop the jack back there and let some weight down, and then make sure that inlet, the divot on the outside bracket lines up, falls in place. And that's about it for this side. Tighten everything back down. Then I'll be halfway done. All right. You can see right here, right there. It's got an indentation on the top. There's two of them, one on each side. And this is a 3/4 inch bolt nut. I'm gonna tighten this up and move this around so they line up. Then I'll torque down the main mounting nut underneath there. Hopefully I didn't tighten it too much. If so, I'll have to go loosen it up. Well, let's see. So, let's loosen up that mounting nut and then come back up here. Okay, let's try this again. Loosen it up, a little bit down at the bottom. And those should be almost. I don't know. They should fall in. Oops. Cool. Alright, I gotta get the hell out of your way. Well done, you see the back of my head? Alright. It's alright. This is good, the airline's attached. I'm gonna torque down the mounting nut in the bottom. Let the jack down. Okay. Passenger side complete. Now I move the other side. Alright, so got the passenger side done. I'm going to get started on the driver's side. Before I do that, I just want to do a quick rundown of all the tools I used for this repair. And because this is the same thing as procedures we did on the other side, so there's no sense going over again. For the wrenches, I used a 3/4 for this nut right here, a 7/8 for the airline fitting. Sorry, there it is. This is 7/8, and a 1" for this nut, which you're cutting down to 1.5 inches. Now this is a 3/4 inch coupling. There it is right there. It's got it from a hardware store. $4, less than $4. For some sealing tape, Teflon tape. I'm gonna use this to grab this when I'm cutting it. Pencil to mark it, this and this to help clean the threads on the air inlet. I'll tape measure to measure that. And this is a bimetal saw blade. This one is Diablo brand. Let's see, it says 14 to 18 teeth per inch. Bimetal blade, and it cut both nuts off the old ones just fine, and it's going to cut both of these nuts. So that's all the cutting you need, and that's it. Hopefully this will give anybody some help when they're putting it in. Oh, here, I'll give you the part number for this. Now this is on a 2005 Freightliner XC chassis with an I-beam front end. And this I bought online off Amazon. I went and got them on sale for like $500 or something like that for the pair. But that's it. Any questions, just let me know. I might be able to answer them, may not. I'll sure try.